All right. Today is July 1st, 2026, basically 8 in the morning. I got a few questions. How many people like planes? I've never been on one, but hey, I do. It gets us places faster. How many people like their vehicles? Well, when I have them, I know I do. So, hey, how many people like electricity? Oh, I know I do. It causes air conditioning during the warm times and heating, more or less, during winter. All right. So you like those issues probably too. Correctivity of comfort also, which was given to us by our founding fathers actually, because not just Benjamin Franklin with electricity, not just the Wright brothers with flight, and not just Ford with the vehicles. See, it starts with our founding fathers that you people seem to have issues with, that they gave our freedoms and rights to us that cause creativity and imagination for, like Benjamin Franklin. They didn't have electricity when the founding documents were written. They didn't have planes when the founding documents were written. They didn't have vehicles or any comfort within those confines of even your roof with those air conditioning, electricity, and heating. Well, anyways, so you have issues with the fact of those people being able to come up with creativity and imagination to cause all that of our founding fathers. Those are the people you're having issues with by caring if someone says words on the soil we are all of, especially with the label American, of which I'm only in Chippewa Falls. My living address has only been in Chippewa County all my life. So that means I've only been right here. Considering that only a fourth of my life I've had vehicles. Half my life I've had my license. But you know what? Without freedoms and rights and that creativity and imagination it sparked, you wouldn't have vehicles. You wouldn't have electricity. You wouldn't have planes. We wouldn't have that stuff of comfort, including your office chairs, your couches, your beds that are comfortable as heck. Compared to what our founding fathers had? After throwing the British soldiers into the Atlantic Ocean of Boston, of that Boston Tea Party, at that precise moment, they became a superpower. Did they pick on anyone else after that? No. Did they pick on anyone else before that? No, because the Britain king and their soldiers over here were too suppressive and overtaxing. So the issue really lies with the fact you don't like the fact I say words, right? Well, that means you don't like our founding fathers, is where the real issue comes from. Because you don't like the commands of laws they put in place of our freedoms and rights. That's where the real issue of you are having issues with commie Americans that do not like democracy, of freedoms and rights that gave you everything you have for comfort. That sparked the creativity and imagination for Benjamin Franklin, the Wright brothers, and Ford. So the real issue is you have issues with the founding fathers, not me. I'm only saying within their freedoms and rights they gave us all, seeing that I was born here in Chippewa Falls at St. Joseph's September 3rd of 82, early in that morning. You have an issue with the founding fathers once again. Their essence still lives to this day, though. So you have issues with democracy, of their commands of freedom and rights, and the punishment, therefore, of which, if you do it, the end of it. So you don't like the creativity and imagination that Benjamin Franklin came up with of electricity. The Wright brothers, of Flight or Ford, you want everything to be suppressed now. It don't work that way. Toodaloo.